Hello and welcome to Brett's Play. Today I am playing through Dragon Quest Builders. I had it on a nice title screen, but unfortunately my stream crashed, so we are just showing off a nice little, copyright warning, just in case anyone's looking at this and thinking, hey, I'm gonna report you for copyright theft. Piss off. There you go, I'm using it fine. And there's all the information if you want to look a bit further into it. But first of all, what am I playing? I am playing Dragon Quest Builders. If you don't know what Dragon Quest Builders is, the best way to describe it would be Square Enix's answer to Minecraft, I suppose. They are using Dragon Quest, which was obviously the big game from Enix in the merger before they got together with Squaresoft. And Dragon Quest tends to do fairly well critically since they've combined into Square Enix, but it's never really taken the West, and that's a shame, really, because it's a nice series. Really, it looks nice. It's a very nice charm to it. So let's just have a quick look at the options. As you can see, I've already knocked down the background music and sound effects a tiny bit, and UI menu seems quite nice. That's always good. So let's look at chapter 1 of this demo. So Cantlin. And Cantlin is a land of plains and plateaus in southern Aelgard. Aelgard? Alefgard. Sorry, I completely missed that F first time. Let's start that again, shall we? So, Cantlin, a land of plains and plateaus in southern Alefgard, which was once home to a formidably fortified city. So if you haven't been keeping up to date with what Dragon Quest Builders is, it's basically Minecraft, but you're also building cities, so it's kind of Minecraft meets JRPG meets a city builder, which is, very interesting, and also just a bit of a weird combination of things. So thou art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. Thou wishest not for half the world? I would quite happily have half the world, mate, to be fair. I'm not this video game character, unfortunately. Wilt thou not reconsider? Who the hell says wilt now? No one has ever in their life said wilt thou. Not even fucking Shakespeare said wilt thou. Sorry for swearing. 'Tis an offer few would refuse. Bildrick, at long last I have found you. A single foolish choice has plunged this hallowed land into darkness. Beneath benighted skies my children crawl as insects on the earth, powerlessly awaiting their own destruction. It's a bit drastic really, isn't it, mate? Only by the power contained within you may this ruined world be rebuilt. So apparently no one's been able to build anything for ages, for whatever reason. Arise, my child! Your destiny awaits. And here I am in a dungeon arising. Phantasy dozy. Bildrick, my child, you have finally awoken. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what you are? ... I see. So you have no recollection of before. No matter, indeed. Perhaps it is for the best. So it would seem that there's no voiceover in this game. Don't know if that will change in the actual full release. After so long a slumber, no doubt your body will still be weak. Arise, my child, and see that you can move freely. So let's get moving. Use the left stick to move around and the circle button to jump. Have a run around, stretch your legs. Circle is a weird jump button. Don't know why. Always just prefer X. It's a much better jump button. Thank goodness all seems to be well. You can fulfill your role. your role of running about and jumping. Bildrick, my child, I have awoken you that you might perform a vital task. A task upon which the fate of this very world may... What? I do not doubt that you might feel a little poorly, but is not the fate of the world more important than... Oh, my poor child, it is true you are nearly at death's door. It seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of all your strength. Here, my child, take these white petals. You can use them to restore your vitality. So they won't climb steps, you have to jump up, it would seem. So we picked up some white petals. Good! Bildrick, you have been blessed with a special power, the power to combine raw materials to build items anew, otherwise known as basic things that anyone should really be able to do. You can work at this tree stump. Use the white petals you gathered to prepare some healing cream. So let's get building. You can use the materials you collect to build new items. Try using the nearby crafting station to craft some healing cream. Why, I will! So let's build. And there we go, build a cream. Healing cream is a medicine, a palliative paste of pure white petals, restores 15 HP. And there we go. Wonderful, you have made your first creation. Bildrick, my child, you have a power shared by none other in this world. The power to build new things from raw materials. Pretty sure you already told me this. Now use the healing cream you created to tend to your wounds. Press square to use tools and items. So using items, you can use an item by selecting with the D-pad and then pressing square. Try using the healing cream you made to restore your HP. So, healing cream, HP is up. Do you feel better now? I see that the colour has returned to your cheeks. You created that healing cream with your own 2 hands. However, the men and women who inhabit this world have lost that power of creation. So what do they do? How do they cook? How do they exist? Bildrick, my child, a sacred duty rests upon your young shoulders. You must... Well, yes, I quite understand that you wish to leave this place, but first you must learn of your... Sigh. Very well. I will show you how to build a path out of this crypt. Why has this kid been left in a bloody crypt for so long? First, take this broken branch. I will take this broken branch. So you pick them up automatically, you don't have to actually touch anything to pick them up, which is cool. Well done, Bildrick. Within that humble broken branch sleeps a cypress stick, the simplest of weapons. Approach the tree stump as before and use it to craft a cypress stick. So yet again fairly simple to sort through this to get such a thing, but there we go, we have a cypress stick crafting and now we have a cypress stick. Congratulations, my child, you have created your first weapon. Mankind once made tools and used them to build a thriving civilization, and as all great civilizations do, so too they built weapons, but now only you have the power to build such things. So basically I can be king, that's wicked. Bildrick, my child, you have been entrusted with a divine mission to... I can well imagine you are eager to see the world outside, but would you rather not learn more of... Sigh, very well. To build a path out of here, first you must equip the weapon you have made. Press X to open the main menu, and place the cypress stick in your hand. Equipping equipment. Weapons and armor are no use to you unless they're equipped. Press X to open the main menu and select equipment to equip the items in your equipment bag. So... items. Equipment even. So that's equipped. Let's equip that. There we go. Well done. Weapons are not only useful for fighting monsters, they can also serve to gather materials. The power to break objects apart and reduce them to raw materials is yours, and yours alone. Ever since this world was plunged into darkness and mankind lost this power, they have awaited the coming of one with the ability to create. Bildrick, my child, the dreams, the hopes, the very fates of the people of this world rest on your shoulders. If this land is ever again to see the light, you must fulfill your sacred duty and... Bildrick, you're not asleep, are you? Sigh, perhaps it is best we continue this conversation outside. To build a path out of this place, first you must break apart and collect the nearby earth. Press triangle to break things apart and turn them into materials that you can pick up. Smash the earth around you and collect 10 earth blocks. I imagine that's what they mean. Oh no, it's this. Okay, I'm with you. Easy. There we go, 10 earth blocks. Well done, Bildrick. That should be enough. Press square to place the blocks of earth on the ground in front of you. I have marked a location for you in red. Place a block of earth there to build a stairway and escape from this tomb. Press blah blah blah. D-pad to select a block, then press square to put it down in front of you. Place earth blocks inside the red markers to build a staircase. Easy enough. So we move around with the right stick. Fairly tight camera, which randomly just zoomed out there for some reason. There we go, that's all I needed, it would seem, and we are out of here. We are so far gone. God, the camera is not great on this. Very good, up through this staircase, and we are outside. Let's open this gate, and out we go. Well done, Bildrick. You have found your way back to the outside world. When your eyes adjust to the brightness, you will see the world of Alefgard before you. Light was lost to this land long ago, and now darkness reigns eternal. The people who inhabit this somber realm once had the power to create, until it was wrenched from them. Without it, their culture crumbled into dust. Bildrick, my child, you have been entrusted with a momentous mission. Only by the power you hold, the power to create, can this world be rebuilt and the people of Alefgard arise once more. I beg your pardon? What do you mean you don't get it? Forgive me, my child, after having only just awoken from so long a slumber, this must all come as quite a shock. Let us adopt a more simple approach. Use the power of creation that dwells within you and rebuild this world however you see fit. No doubt you will fulfill your duty in the course of your doing so. So too will you come to learn of the tragedy that befell this world and the role you are to play in its salvation. I am Rubus, the spirit of the land. Go forth, my child, and know that I do watch over you, always, like a creepy, creepy person. Oh, and Bildrick, there is one last thing that you must know. You are not a hero. If nothing else, remember this. Thanks for sort of completely demoralising me before I start playing. So we are in the Cantlin Plains, the ravaged realm. It is probably ravaged. There is some desert and some enemies. I have a stick to hit things, so hopefully it goes well. The land you see before you was once known as Cantlin. Long, long ago, a bustling city thrived here, ringed all around with stout fortifications. But all was destroyed in the relentless attacks by the monsters. Scarcely a trace remained of its former greatness. Bildrick, my child, you must use the power within you to rebuild the city of Cantlin to its former glory. This will be the first step on your journey to make Alefgard arise once more. Just let me start, please. Come on. To this end, I bestow unto you a gift. An umbrella. I don't know what it is. Some light. Take this banner of hope in hand and seek the source of the light you see before you. Even as the darkness closed in around them, the men and women of Cantlin flew this flag to the bitter end. Plant the banner in this land once more, that its bountiful light might serve as a symbol of Cantlin's restoration. Now go, make haste for the Pillar of Light. They've retained a banner of hope. Fantastic, let's go. If you fall a very long way, you'll hurt yourself when you hit the ground. When you're coming down a mountain, take care not to fall too far. You could have told me that before I fell down a mountain, mate, couldn't you? Dickhead. Yet again, apologies for my language. I do realise that a younger audience may be watching this than a, normally might watch my videos. Oh, wrong thing to use. There we go. Slap in a banner of hope, and let's get building something. A warm and soothing light spreads all around. People near and far will be attracted by the banner's beckoning light. Look, my child, here's one already. When you plant your banner of hope, the area around it will become your base. The more your base develops, the more the meter in the top left corner of the screen will fill up. Yay. Let's quickly save. And apparently I can only talk whilst we're saving. You can't see what's happening, but that doesn't matter because I'm back. Once again, it's the Renegade Master. So there's a lass over here. Let's talk to him. What's this funny flag doing here? There's something special about this place. It's so bright and inviting. My name's Pippa. What's yours? Residents request. If a resident of your town has a exclamation mark over their head, it means they have something to ask you. Talk to them and see what they want. Tried to talk to you already. What's that? You're the one who planted the flag here. Who are you? Where did you come from? You don't remember? The goddess told you to come here? I didn't realise that's a goddess, but you would have done it in a bit different voice. Never mind. So you're not got amnesia, and you're hearing voices. That's not suspicious in the slightest. Oh, but this place is just so lovely. Can I live here? Bildrick, my child, even with the power that dwells within you, you cannot rebuild Cantling alone. Your first step in rebuilding the city must be to house those who join you in living here. Little remained of this dilapidated house save the door. Repair it by filling in the holes in the wall with earth. You can place blocks above you by holding L1 and below you by holding R1. Hold down square and you will place one block on top of another. Hold it down whilst moving to place many blocks in succession. Take this knowledge and these blocks of earth and make this ruined house livable once more. The object obtained 5 blocks of earth. Fantastic. Let's see what I can do. So I'm going to open this door and I'm going to place some earth and yet again place some earth, place some earth, place some earth. And there we go, we have a lovely little house. A lovely house for you, Pippa. Well, that's incredible. The walls are all full of holes. The walls were all full of holes, but now they're as good as new. Yeah, because nothing like putting some dirt in to, fix the cement problem. I would never hire this person to be a builder. I thought you were just a weird boy with voices in his head. But you completely fixed that broken down old house. You must have some kind of special power. Like the ability to pack dirt up. Here, take these. I found them on my way here. You can have them for fixing the house for me. So we got white petals, as we found out before. White petals can be used to help make healing things, which is always a positive. So, what are we doing? There's a message written on the signpost. The monsters always attack from this direction. We must build a wall here to defend the city. Looks like they must have been a long, long time ago. Somebody must have lived here once. So, taking that into account, let's just build up this wall. Hopefully means that they can't get in. There's a new person. Or is it just Pippa again? No, it's just Pippa again. Let's go talk to Pippa though. You must have some kind of special power to be able to fix up that old house like that. How did you do it? What? You've got the power to build new things? What does build mean? Bildrick, my child, do you remember what I told you? Long ago, the people of this land lost the power of creation. It is your duty to help them regain this power. Anyway, I really appreciate you fixing the house like this. It's not much use without some kind of light inside. But I can't see any torches lying around here. Besides your banner of hope, you will find a mason's workstation. You can use it to build a torch that apparently, I imagine, is there, but at the moment here's a bloody wall. Take these materials, use them to construct a torch, and reveal to this girl the fruits of your labours. Pretty sure that's how you get arrested. Bildrick obtains a splatter blue go. This is definitely how you get arrested. Bildrick obtains a broken branch, definitely. I've seen all this before. So let's build something. So we're going to build a torch. Build the torch. Very good. I've made 5 torches. I'm going to make it with healing cream just because it's here. Very good. So we've got healing cream. So do I just... Where'd you find that torch? You didn't find it, you built it! Ah, so that's what building means. You picked up stuff from around here and somehow changed into a torch, right? Thanks. I think I understand, sort of. So obviously this is very much aimed at the younger audiences, but that's not a problem really. There's still lots to do, it would seem. Hey, do you think you might be able to build anything with this? If you need any more, I'll see if I can find some. That's another quest complete. We get a broken branch. What a great thing to get when completing a quest. So glad I spent all that time. I just realised you never told me your name. Bildrick. What kind of a name is that? It doesn't sound like you'd have any special powers at all. But you can't judge someone by their name, right? Anyway, Bildrick, you've still got those torches you made, right? We should put one in the house. A room is complete if it has walls 2 blocks high, a door, and a source of light to stave off the darkness when the sun has set. Press square to place your creations wherever you wish. Go, my child, and place the torch inside the house. And that I will. So that's an empty room built. Brilliant, now that it's all lit up, the room's perfect. You're amazing, Bildrick. You really do have special powers. It's hard to believe that someone who looks so dopey could be so talented. To be fair, the dialogue in this is actually quite amusing and cute. But you can't judge someone by their appearance, right? Anyway, thanks, Bildrick. Now we have somewhere to live. Well, we get a Seed of Life. And what makes a room for a room to be recognised? It must have walls at least 2 blocks high, a door, And a light source, if it doesn't have that, it's not a room at all. Good to know. Seems there's more quests to have with Pippa though, at the moment. Hey Bildrick, thanks to you we have such a lovely room. But don't you think it would be so much better if we had something to sleep on at night? I know, maybe you could build something. Maybe I could. Bildrick, my child, you must gather materials that you might fashion some bedding. Should you place a bed in a room, you can sleep on it at any time, night or day, to restore your health. It would be great if you could make 2 things to sleep on. If we had 2 beds, we could sleep next to each other. Oi, oi. Go on, Bildrick. This time, Bildrick, I shall leave it to you to gather the materials you need to build the straw mattresses young Pippa requests. A straw mattress can be extracted from a grassy leaves. To build one, you must first... Bildrick, are you alright? Basic bedding made from dried weeds woven together can be slept on. Beautiful. Bildrick, can you use your powers to build them for us? Yes, I can. Already read all this. So I need to find grassy weeds, is it? Oh shit. No. How do I pick that up? Let me put that down. Shit. Bugger. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that is what the grassy leaves are. So let's grab as much of these as possible. For some reason I have to hit these apples before I can pick them up. Get as much as possible here. So this seems like there's quite a bit to explore, which is always a good thing. We're going to go build straw mattresses. And we're going to build another one. So there we go, that was the main thing I needed. Then we run over here, open the door, and oh, bugger. It's a weird way to drop stuff, isn't it? So there is the first basic bedroom. We have a light source, we have 2 straw mattresses, and obviously it's great to have a nice fire next to a straw bloody mattress just in case it, you know, you want to set fire to something. Well, you built something to sleep on. Thank you, Bildrick. Whether it is night or day, you can sleep on any bed that is within a room to recover your health. As the sun sets, the darkness will close in around you and more powerful monsters emerge in force. When night falls, you would do well to return to your base, rest your head upon a pillow, and sleep until morning. Basically, just pray that nothing goes wrong. So yeah, full on ripping off Minecraft here really, isn't it? You discover the means to build a straw mattress all by yourself, in addition to the power to create that I bestowed onto you. It seems you also bear the special skill to discern what can be made from materials you find. This is a wondrous power you have. It will no doubt prove invaluable to you in your quest to rebuild this city. Bildrick, hello, Bildrick. Whilst the goddess speaking to you, you were staring off into space with your mouth open again. You've got to pay more attention to what's going on around you, Bildrick. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll never get anything done. So, broken branch. Whether you're collecting materials or building rooms, time is always on the move. Eventually night will fall, and another day will dawn. You can check what time is on the clock at the top right corner of the screen. So, yeah, might be getting a bit later, but it's not so late I'm worrying really at the moment. We'll build a tiny bit more healing cream. We already have a cypress stick, so I'll make an oaken club. And I shall equip said club, which gives me more attack. Very good. Let's see what Pippa wants now. It's confusing having talk also the button that lets people open inventories. Bildrick, can I ask you something? With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, aren't you getting a bit hungry? Huh? No, it's not just me. That's not my tummy rumbling. You must be hearing things again. But anyway, look. There are lots of plumberry trees around here. Plumberries are kind of small and they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. Can you go get me some plumberries for me, Bildrick, please? We'll need at least 5 for a decent meal. A plumberry is a small pink fruit that never falls far from the tree. Perhaps you should take a look and see if there are any nearby. Or perhaps I already have. Great, thanks Bildrick. To tell the truth, I'm actually really hungry. Here, these are for you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty, you should try them. So as time passes, you become hungrier and hungrier. You can see how full you are by checking the hunger meter in the top left corner of the screen, and fill yourself up again by eating food. So it seems I'm fairly full at the moment. You know, Bildrick, I've been thinking. You run around smashing up all the trees and grass and stuff and use the materials you find to build new things, right? It'd be pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're going to have to collect different materials pretty soon. It's a good point, Pippa, a very good point. Why? Well, it's a secret, tee-hee, but you should still make something to put all your stuff in. Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage the resources you gather would serve you well. Can you conceive of an item that would serve such a role? A weird sentence. I was making a chest. Cool. Let's look into making a chest. I need some broken branches. I've only got one. Let's go hit some trees, eh? Or this. Just one more broken branch, but I'll get a few. As you can see down there is a few slimes and other things, it would seem. The usual bad guys. Let's go make ourselves a chest and try not to completely smash up. Let's make another one. Cool. And we shall put the chests there. And there. And I shall store so I'll just put everything in. I'll keep torches just in case. We'll keep healing cream, we'll keep earth. But cool beans! Now let's complete the quest and see what else there is to do. Wow, you made a chest, now you can put all the stuff you collected in there and go and collect even more stuff. You know, Bildrick, there's something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? What indeed? You're going to just have to bear with me a second as I need to look at something very quickly, so I apologise. I apologise for that. I am now back after my brief pause of the game. So what exactly has happened to this world? They say that the light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Ever since, it's been all anyone could do, just survive. Nobody cares about anyone but themselves, and they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it would be fun if we could rebuild the city and everyone could live together? I feel like if you're around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live. But we'll need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to make a chest. Alright, so it's agreed. We're going to build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have a think about what we need to build, and you'll build it. You are going to help me, aren't you, Bildrick? Aren't you? Hooray, 2 broken branches. So, let's talk again. It's a bit of a clunky way of doing this. You're just constantly running and talking to the same person who keeps walking away from you. A bit annoying, but never mind. It's going to be a lot of work to turn this place into a huge city, isn't it? Is there anything I can do to help? Like maybe I could build something that would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? But if I'm going to build things, I'm going to need a room to work in, just like the one in this picture. Bildrick, can you build me a room like this one I've drawn? Please? Pretty please? It would seem that your example has woken within young Pippa the will to build. Blueprints such as the one she has gifted onto you may be laid onto the ground by pressing square. Press the touchpad to view the plan in more detail. To complete a blueprint, ensure that you place all the necessary items exactly as shown. Be sure to build rooms within the bounds of your base, lest the inhabitants of your town fail to recognise them. Okay. The workbench, you could use that mason's workstation near the flag. You'll probably have to bash it about a bit before you can move it. Oh, and the room will need a door to get in. and out, and a torch or something to light it up, but you can make things like that from raw materials, right? So we have a blueprint and a straw door. Oh, so it's not tiny, is it? I don't really know the best place to be building this. It's quite massive. Okay, so what if I look at the layout now? Getting closer, aren't we? Okay, can't break that at all, it would seem. That is annoying. This is a really clunky way of going about things. And apparently it's not big enough just to be more annoying. After all that, I can't even build it where I wanted to build it. That's annoying. Break up here to do it instead. Break up these rocks as well. Lots of earth getting picked up here whilst I bash away to try and find some way to build this. Let's grab these things as well, and then let's look at the layout one more time. So yeah, not a fan of the way this does things. It's really clumsy and awkward. But regardless of that, I'm going to hit all of that. Let's look at the layout, and there we go. I don't really want it there. Shit. This is never gonna really take off, is it? It's just... this is just really cumbersome. After the sun goes down, you'll be able to see as far, and all sorts of ghosts and ghoulies will head out on the prowl, find a room with a bed and sleep until morning. I will. I'm quite determined to get this sorted if I can. even if I have done it slightly wrong. Okay, so let's look at the blueprint. Oh, that's really annoying. Obviously night is falling, we don't want to be spending too much longer out here, but at the same time I want to be trying to get as much of this done as possible. So that is all of that. We need a bonfire, Mason's workstation, straw door, which I don't have any of this stuff. Let's quickly pick up our bits and pieces that I haven't yet. And we will go open up and sleep. Like how they change into a nice little bits of pyjamas, sleep until the morning. And let's crack on with what we were doing. So I need a straw door. I'm not sure what else I need. But first things first, let's go for the straw door, which needs to be placed. There. Need a chest. That's gone well. Let's try placing that one more time. There we go. That is how it should have opened last time. We shall go grab this chest in here. Ooh, not that one actually, we need that one. Grab that. Okay, so the chest needs to go in the corner there. Nice, so we just need a bonfire in the side, a mason's, and the mason's workstation. So obviously we attack the mason's workstation to get it, and then we place it there. Now all we need is a bonfire. And to get the bonfire we need to get some blue goo, which I imagine means we have to go fight some slimes. And as you can see there's a slime there, so let's go fight him. Not the easiest to attack, but we got him at least. We should push forward. In fact, let's just quickly grab a bit of fruit. And we shall build a bonfire. I don't fully get why you need blue goo for a bonfire, but there you go. And there is the blueprint completed. So Stonesman Workshop is a room built for building that puts everyone in a Masonic mood. Residents will build furniture and materials and put them in the chest. So that's cool. People running excitedly, built the workroom, thanks Wildrick. Just like the one in my picture. Oft will the inhabitants of your town seek to assist your efforts by presenting you with blueprints. Should you lack sufficient resources to complete a blueprint or other construction, search for them in the nearby wilderness. Some materials can only be obtained by defeating the monsters that maraud the wilds, thus freeing them from their grasp. I'm going to use my new workroom to build all sorts of stuff. I'll put it in the chest at the end of the day so you can take a look at all the amazing things I made. And we've got a coarse cloth there. I'm going to leave her to build. And whilst that happens, I'm going to go fight some enemies just to sort of see how this side of things works. So, fairly easy fight. Oop, they do fight back. And they don't seem to actually give you anything. So the blue slimes are how you get the blue goo. And the flowers give me the healing paste materials, which is always good. And here we curiously have some skulls. So that's interesting. There seems to be lots to explore as you go along. What happens if I go in the water? You die. That's a bit annoying. Would be a lot better if they sort of made it clear what happened if you go into the water. Obviously I expected it would be something like that, but you know, it's a bit irritating that you have to find out by jumping in. So the bridge has been destroyed. Fear the power to cross the lake and the rivers in this way is no longer within mankind's grasp. Obviously could build a bridge. Might build a bridge. I'm not trying to bloody build it in mid-air though, am I? No, it wouldn't work. Okay, never mind. So that is not the place to be doing things. Got more slimes popping up now. Get a bit more blue goo. Obviously you don't expect there to be difficult enemies when you are playing through a game. In a demo stage really, you expect it to be fairly easy for you. Ooh, nice little hit there from the blue slime. Can I knock down a tree? No, I cannot. So we'll keep exploring, see if we can see anything that I haven't seen before. Tree stump. Another little area to explore. It again just sort of seems to be trees, and apparently that was too far to fall. I didn't think I actually encountered an issue there the way that I fell, but obviously I did. Lots of fruit here to be picking up. If I can hit it. It's starting to get dark. And there's a crafting post there that's pretty cool. Probably don't have long to explore. But at the same time I am curious what is going to be out here if I do stick around until later times. So what is this fella? This looks like a ghost. Oof, okay, yeah, fuck that, run away. Hit of 5 means they are definitely tougher than last time, and they're proper kiting me. So let's run through the forest, try and get back to our village. I can't fully figure out where it is I'm meant to be going. Can't seem to find a map. Ah, that is how you see a map. So I have ran completely the wrong way, and that has seen me where I don't want to be at night time. Let's see what all kinds of ghouls may be rocking about now. So slimes are still there. Let's see if they're any tougher. Nah, they're still the same sort of issue they were last time. We made it back reasonably quickly, so that's not too much of an issue. Let's open the door, open the chest. Nothing in there, unfortunately, but we'll put this away, We'll just dump everything in here, really. We don't need any of these things. We'll keep the food and we'll keep the other bits. Nice, so let's quickly sleep and we'll do a tiny bit more exploring, and then I think I'm going to call that the end of, really. Thanks again for the workroom, Baldric. Now we can make everything we want to rebuild the city, but it's not going to be much of a city with just the two of us living here. Truth is, when I was on my way here, I saw a suspicious looking man lurking around nearby. He looked like a bit of a weirdo, so I waited until he went away and ran straight here. But maybe if we asked him to come and live here, he might lend a hand in rebuilding the city. He was on the other side of the mountains, and last time I saw him. Go and find him, Baldric, and get him to join us. Make good of use of the compass, my child. It will be of great use to you in finding where you seek. Pressure options to take stock of your surroundings and search for the fellow of whom Pippa spoke. So a new quest marker has appeared on the compass. So let's go hunting for said man. So as you can see, the compass in the top right has changed. Brings up a little queue. So we'll see if we can find a man by using the compass. I have obviously been this way before. We seem to have a bonfire, so someone's definitely been here. Let's smash open this box, and it just gives us another box. Brilliant. Bonfire's burning brightly. It looks like it's been freshly stoked. Somebody must be nearby. So we'll keep following the quest marker. You know, this quest marker is obviously a bit different to what we've seen throughout the game so far, which is quite nice. Not going to be engaging all of the enemies, but I am going to just keep hunting, see if I can find something. And there we go. What do you know? We find a room. So, a lot of sass in this game. I like that. I like a bit of sass in a game. So we found the home of whoever this dude was. It's really awkward fighting enemies. Hello? Is somebody there? Those rotten monsters have buried me alive. They completely covered me in earth and I can't get out. Please, whoever you are, get me out of here. Hurry, my child. Hold L1 and R1 to aim your attacks above or below you. Guide your blows carefully and free this man from his earth tomb. And surely it doesn't really matter how I hit stuff. Just smash the shit out of things. There you go, fella. Pretty sure you're free now. Free at last. I cannot thank you enough, young man. Wahahaha. But tell me, who exactly are you? I'm sure I would remember such a funny-looking face. What? You say you're building a town near here? By my bushy beard, this is a wonderful news. Let me help. I can't even see that he's got a beard. Let me join us so he'd help me build it. Why are you putting that face? You look like you've just swallowed an insect. Well, you may make whatever strange face you like. I'll find my way to your town, whether you like it or not. Brahahaha. I am Rolo, the proud owner of that, the most venerable of books, the Cantlin Chronicle. I assure you that it and I will prove invaluable to the new city of yours. Now lead the way. It'd be really good if I could see anything. That's the only problem, there's no real cutscenes to show anything off. But you know, there you go, it's an example of the first sort of quest you can do in this game, and obviously the game will have plenty of that, I imagine, plenty of your more standard style RPG quests of running about and fetching stuff. And I'm not really going to fight anything here, I'm just going to run him forward, I'm going to get to the area and I'm going to save the game. But yeah, this has been Dragon Quest Builders, and as you can sort of see, it's almost, well, it's not almost, it is a JRPG take on the Minecraft formula, which seems to have middling success. Some of it is much more interesting, the writing is nice, there's a lot of charm to it there, but in the grand scheme of things, building is quite awkward, and considering the whole point of the game is to call it Dragon Quest Builders, you think it would be much better. But maybe it will when it comes out finally. Let's save my game. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, you can download the demo on the PlayStation Store right now. I believe you can do it for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita, but until then, make sure to subscribe and tell your friends about Brett's Play. I've been Brett Claxton. You've been wonderful. Thank you. Goodbye.